Okay, so I created multiple working views of my project, and I want to communicate to other people in my team what's going on. One of the things I want to do is I'm going to come down here, and in my view I'm going to say turn the shadows on. I'm able to be quite specific. The same option down here is the graphic display options, which lets me go out and instead of using just the in-session lighting, what I'm going to do is click on the ampersand thing and go to a single day of the year, and what I'm able to say is I want to look at the summer solstice, where what I'm going to do is go from sunrise to sunset at 15-minute intervals. But I want to specify my location. If I click on the ampersand button beside location, I can come up here and I can actually be quite specific about where I want to be. Even if I just type in, say, Lincoln, I can find Lincoln, Nebraska. I can go down here, I can zoom in on my location, and I can pick up my project and move it to wherever it is in the world. I'll put it in Woods Park. That means I've got longitude and latitude, and I'm going to click OK, and OK one more time. So down here, same button, shadows on. I'm going to say preview solar study. This gives me like video controls, and I can see that sunrise is at 4:23 in the morning, and if I move to next frame you'll see at 15 minutes intervals. I can move through the day, or I can just play the movie like that to see the shadow as it falls. I'm going to go back to the beginning, and I'm just going to click maybe twice to go to some time where I'm looking at a more interesting view of my the area between the buildings. So I'll stick with that. Now I want to come down and say I'd like to actually render. So I'm going to say click on the render button icon, which is a teapot. I'm going to drag this up so I can see it on my screen here, try and give you an idea what's on here. I can set the quality of the rendering, and for showing something on a computer screen, high is about as high as you would go. These other values are for things like large size posters, but I'm going to pick medium value just to save a little bit of time. Because my view is that I am standing exterior to the building, that's the option I would want. If I was inside the building, I would choose one of these options, interior sun only, or interior sun only and artificial light, or just artificial lights only. I'm going to pick exterior sun only. I'm going to say that maybe in Lincoln, Nebraska, it's very few clouds in the summer. So I'm going to pick my values here that'll affect the sky, and then I'm going to click on render. You see it starts to paint. It does this twice, so it looks kind of pixelated first time it comes in. And this is live, I'm not editing it, so I'm not adjusting the time to make it look better than it actually is. And then it goes through a second time and really fills in the detail of the rendering. So it's almost done. I've got some choices that I won't show you, but you notice that I can switch on and off artificial lights that I've placed on my ceilings inside my building. I can also adjust the exposure, so if the image came in and it was too light or too dark, I can adjust it without me having to edit it. It's come in, and I'm going to move this just so you can see it. It doesn't look too bad. What I can do is I can say save it to the project, so it uses the name and then it gives it a suffix of a number, and it saves that inside the project. My screen's not quite large enough, but if I tab down you should see an option that says show model, and I happen to know it's there, and that's how I get back to my view. I'm then going to close this out. So what it did is it put the rendering down here, so I can save it in my project and put it on a sheet if I want later on. Let me go back to the actual view, which was two space, and finish with that. So I'm able to be quite specific in making my renderings.